Hey, what's up guys, it's Altia and welcome back to some brand new content. And this time, I thought instead of going over and doing actual gameplay for the character, I might as well just answer the question, how good is Sora? Now at the time we're recording this, Sora hasn't been out too long, but it has been out long enough for me, to just get a basic feeling and grasp of how this character would work inside of a competitive setting. Now, I'm of course going to have to bring this up because, there are going to be people in the comments, of course, but just so y'all know, this is 100% my opinion. And I can admit that I'm definitely going to be getting some stuff wrong about Sora. If you want to share your opinions about Sora, and I will definitely read the comments, go ahead and leave all your opinions down there and I will get to them and possibly respond. Anyways, without further ado, let's answer the question, how good is Sora? I'm going to be going a bit backwards. Instead of starting with the pros, I'm going to be starting with the cons first and then go on to the pros. So to start off, one of the main cons that I see that's not very good about Sora has to be his floatiness. Now, Smash Ultimate has a lot of top tiers that's good at juggling characters. Specifically, let's say Joker or Mithra, they're really good at juggling. And a lot of characters who fall victim to being juggled are mainly floaty characters. Some other examples that I feel like are inside Sora's situation are characters like, let's say, Ness or Mewtwo. Both of those characters have a hard time sometimes landing to the ground, but I feel like Ness does a lot better to get down to the ground better than Sora can. Or in other words, Ness has a lot more options than Sora does. But Sora does have side B, which can be good to land with sometimes, but the move is relatively laggy, and on top of that, it can get predictable from time to time. On top of his floatiness, what also makes him easier to juggle has to be his speed, which isn't horribly bad, but it's certainly not fast. And like I said earlier, a lot of top tiers can easily take advantage of this and possibly just kill Sora off of it. But this is sort of day one Sora, so there may be ways that, people will find out how to get away at a disadvantage. On to con number 2 that I feel like is very bad about Sora has to be how sometimes he just cannot get the kill. From all the gameplay I've seen so far, I often see a person playing Sora and then their opponent living up to like 160. And usually the main things I see people get kills with are 1, his smash attacks, 2, the thunder variant of his neutral B, and 3, back air. Which really aren't really bad kill options, but Sora's moves are decently slow. I feel like that may affect them to the point of him not being able to kill sometimes. Also, is it me, or is the hitbox for the thunder variant of his neutral B sometimes just not hit, despite the opponent literally being inside the move? And also on top of that, this character, from what I've seen, does not have many combos. The only combo that I've seen actually do something is probably his forward air, which is basically meant to be like a 4 or 5 hit combo. Otherwise than that, I've seen down tilt to jab, which isn't used very often. And I also seen down throw to forward air, which, as I said just a second ago, forward air is meant to be like a 5 or 4 hit combo. Okay, so that's enough about going into all the bad stuff about the character. Those are just mainly what I feel like holds this character back. But now we're going to be moving on to things I think are really good about this character. Now, one thing that is very obvious about this character is the fact that his recovery is actually really good. With the jump, Sora could basically make it back from literally anywhere. And who knows how far his recovery may get, to be honest, or what can be found about it, because like I said, it hasn't even been 24 hours since I'm recording this. If you keep up with DLC characters throughout the years, we've seen some amazing stuff that's been found within 24 hours. One thing that I also must say about Sora that's also very good is how safe his moves are on block, or at least can be. Literally one of the main moves that you just straight up can't punish on Sora is his up B. If he lands up B on shield, he can just side B right after it. Another move that is very good for Sora is his F tilt, because it were to hit you on shield, it pushes you back a little bit, which makes it literally unpunishable. I mean, unless you parry, of course, but that's a different story. Probably the last pro I would say that Sora has going for him is his edge guarding. This is probably a very bold statement, but I feel like Sora has the chance of being one of the best edge guarders in the game, if not the best. This character's floatiness along with his, sword aerials make a perfect combination for being a dangerous edge guarder. Due to Sora's floatiness, I feel like some characters without a jump off stage are just screwed. These examples include Wolf, Pyramithra, or even Joker. And even on top of that, they decided to give him a counter. So characters who just straight up have like a hitbox on their up B to recover, you're basically just screwed. But yeah, those are the pros and cons I feel like Sora has going for him. But to answer your question, how good is Sora? At worst, I would say he's probably top of mid tier. But at his best, I would say he's probably mid-high tier. But yeah, it would seem as if the devs made this character pretty even and balanced. Unlike some other DLC. But yeah, those are basically my thoughts and opinions about this character. I would like to hear yours, so leave a comment down below, and like I said, I may read it and possibly, respond to your comment. Also, make sure you like and subscribe, as it tells me that content like this is great for my channel, and I really want to achieve my dreams of becoming a YouTuber. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed once again, and peace.